So you won't need any equipment for this, unless you want to make it difficult. This one's red mist. Hate this one, not gonna lie. But just because we don't like doing something, like we're just building that mental toughness, aren't we? So proper fatigue today, coming down with like a cold or something's going on, but getting it done nonetheless. So I may take longer rest periods. I might not work as hard, we'll see. Action creates motivation, right? So I will be answering questions as I go as well. So this red mist is the one with 3 lots of burpees, so there's single arm burpees. Again, if you struggle, like if you haven't done burpees before, swap it for another exercise. Take out the jump, you know. Just try not to stop whatever you are doing, even if it's just calf raises. You know, it's an active rest, an active recovery. You're still building endurance, mental toughness, resilience, belief, self-belief in yourself. So I have just had dinner, I'm hoping I'm not going to spew everywhere. So yeah, it's 3 sets of burpees, the single arm burpees. This one's really good for pelvic and knee and ankle stability, like joint stability. There's lots of left and right movements, single arm burpees, so like stability again. It's also 180 floor to sky jump, so burpee with a twist literally. And then there is burpees. So the generic burpee is coming out into a plank, not touching the floor, and then back up again, versus floor to sky jumps, your chest touching the floor. We've also got lateral leg lift. Make sure you are warm before you start this metafit. Frog jumps, lateral frog jumps. So jumping in a squat left to right. Again, you can take the jump out, you're the boss. What else have we got? This is from memory. I might swap a few, there's push-ups, left and right, walking into push-ups, no thanks. So I'll just be doing normal push-ups. I think I'll go for a bigger depth with these. Now if there's any exercises that you're like, I'm going to do a core exercise instead, I take an active recovery, feel free just to use these as MetaFit timings. So make sure you've started your watch for HIIT training. Yeah, and I'll be answering any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle, and we'll get started. Make sure you've got your water. I want you to do it earlier as possible, whilst motivation, a little bit of motivation is there. So I'm sure we're just starting with lateral squat jumps. So you can start off slow as well. We're ready.
15 seconds rest. Your first exercise is
No. So the kids have been fed, watered. So start off slow. If you are struggling with energy, don't put pressure on yourself, just move. Even if it is, you know, taking the jump out. Keep that core engaged. Weight of the squat should be in your heel.
Like and subscribe.
So we'll take the squat thrusters, plank position, mountain climbers. Or you can plank. As many as you can in the time.
Your next exercise is 180 floor to sky.
So chest to floor. Proper struggling already. 180. So turn it over. Rest. Hi guys.
20 seconds rest.
finishing off Harry's dinner. Hi American boy, how you doing? Same again with them 3 exercises. Nose is running. How's my equipment walked off? Quality over quantity. Squeeze the butt on the rise and strengthen and tone it. Get ready for mountain climbers, or if you don't like them, swap to another core exercise. Let us know if you've got any questions on health, fitness, exercise, fat loss, building muscle. Engage the part of the core that's below the belly button. Should be able to feel it burning. Whew. 180 floor to sky jumps. She's called Dimitri or Demi. She's concentrating using them. Thank you, you've given me back. Whew. Rest, and we'll do that round again. Last time for this round. Grab a drink. Maybe she thinks that's what I'm meant to do with it. Do not stop, just slow it right down. That's how you build endurance and stamina, muscular fitness. Any questions? Fat loss, toning, building muscle. I specialise in back pain, injury rehab. Connect to that lower core. Keep them shoulders down, away from your ears. Engage the lats.
180 floor to sky jumps. 3, 2, 1. 180 floor to sky jumps.
Don't give up, just slow down. Rest, grab a drink.
End of round 1. 25 seconds.
How are we doing? Doing all muscle groups. Hitting everything with HIIT training.
First exercise is squats high knees.
Squat high knees. This is meant to be in a fluid jump. I'm going to split it up.
4, 3, 2.
Squat, and you're meant to jump, but I don't like that on the knees. Some of the exercises in that effort are quite stupid, to put it bluntly. HIIT training is already challenging enough. So you can use this as an active recovery and then work harder on the other exercises.
15 seconds left. The next exercise is crab press.
Push-ups next. When I'm doing Russian twists, it's hard for me to balance. Well, you are working on balance and coordination as well with that. So, a lot of people think it's bad to lose balance when they're training. You are literally training to get stronger, fitter, better balance coordination. Yeah, it just tells me you may have weak parts of your core if you're struggling with balance, because your core does is in charge of your balance and coordination. But I just won't make it a big deal, I'd just correct my technique and continue. Single arm burpees. I fucking hate these. I hate these so much. Right. Chest doesn't touch the floor, okay? Again, you can just do normal burpees. I'll answer that question 1 second. I'm going to do them again, different timings. Every day, that's right, my new favourite. Thank you. 25 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. So yesterday was kind of my rest day. I slowed it right down, work for strength. Don't recommend training every day. What are we doing? Oh yeah. There's a law of diminishing returns when it comes to health and fitness. So don't think you've got to train every day to lose fat and build muscle. You can certainly do it 3 times a week and still have an incredible physique. I've just got different goals right now. Can I use hands to balance with a Russian twist? Yeah, absolutely. What was the next one? Push-ups, as many as you can. I'm going to go wider to hit my pecs more. Because normally I do the more narrow version. So I'm going on my knees to get more reps. Single arm burpees. Deep breaths in. But why are you doing Russian twists? Well, there's loads of other exercises to work core more in a better way. If you enjoy them, fair enough. I've not done them for years, that's all. I don't feel the core engagement's there for me. Don't find what works, right? For your body, your biomechanics. Dying. Last time doing them 3 and finish round 2. Recover with squat high knees, or you can bring in a jump. Answer any questions on health, fitness. So I'm a personal trainer of 12 years, online lifestyle coach specialising in diet and psychology, habit forming. I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher as well, so I have a holistic approach, yeah? Yeah, and I've got 2 children. Come in then, Harry. Push up. Give that to Harry for me. Give it to Harry. I'm trusting you. Oh dear. Beep beep. Mine. Give it to Harry. Mommy, right, pick that up and I'll give you another one.
Daddy, that's mine.
Don't cry over spilled chocolate. Right, yeah. Oh. Yeah, that. Single arm burpee. It's fell at the back of the unit. I'll have to get it after. Don't worry. Let me ragamuffin. That technique for that one was rubbish. Have a drink. Recover. Hi Tiger, how are you doing? Let's catch up on his comments. Can you make feet exercises? These are all feet exercises. Train barefoot, you'll strengthen your arches. Tobias, how are you doing? Yeah. Lunges, any jump exercises like jump squats. What was that? And prisoner side lunges. Ah, okay. Going for the depth, take your time. Don't worry about or a jump if you can. Do both. You can step. These are great for strengthening the feet and the soles of the feet. Right. Hot knees. So any core exercise. Did you build your body through bodyweight exercises? No, do a mix of bodyweight and strength. Do you also use exercise equipment? Yes. What was I doing? I'm just going to plank it out. Deep breath, recover. Can you engage that lower core portion? So instead of that one, plank, because there is better exercises to work the core, I'm going to do my favourite. But yeah, I follow a progressive strength training program. What we're doing? Agility sprint. That last one. So he wants you to sprint for a full 20-30 seconds. Absolutely not, mate. Just try and keep them knees up as high as you can. Core engaged. And deep breaths. I just jog on the spot because that's hard enough. Again, strengthening the soles of your feet if you're doing it barefoot. And ankles and knees and travel zone. Last time I played football, I was pregnant, I think. Lunge jumps. But I do a mix of cardio and resistance training. I literally do cardio using bodyweight exercises like this metaphoric training to keep my vascular system nice and strong, healthy. Take care of visceral fat, so the harmful fat that's in between your organs. And to keep my joints healthy. Resistance training definitely has its place. Deep breath, let it burn, squeeze, it's burning, it's working. Drink. My knees. But it's good to get a good mix of things, you know. The exercise isn't where fat loss comes from, it does everything else. My knees. Love, like and subscribe, guys. If you want motivation, no BS approach, a holistic approach to health and fitness. Whew. Nearly there, 16 minutes in. Deep breaths. Sitting on that back leg for a hip flexor stretch. Whoa. So these are challenging balance as well because your hands are behind your head. So you're relying more on the core and glutes to stabilise the pelvis. Any core exercise? As many as you can. Agility sprints. Drop a sub, bang. Reading my moderator's coming. Keep them knees up as high as you can and go as fast as you can. Finishing round 3, and then we've got a finisher of all 9 exercises, but it does 10 back to back with work rest time and means random. Nearly there. Right, grab a drink. Grab a drink. Not you. She did as well. Push-ups. I provide online coaching, diet programs and exercise programs, yeah. With weekly check-ins and daily comments on food diaries for that insight and guidance. As far as I'm aware, no other coach does that. Comments daily on their client's food diet apart from me. If you know somebody else, please tell me, because they copied me. But I specialise in nutrition and diet psychology, habit forming. So I'll prompt you with, why did you eat that? What was going on? Did you leave it too long in between meals? Because you aren't broken. There's a reason why you keep repeating the same behaviours. 180 floor to sky jumps. You okay? No. No, do you want a biscuit? Yeah. Did you ever stop eating? Oh, keep growing. As many as you can. Let's burn out. In a good way. Don't even think about it, just do it. Active recovery. Well, I'll read that in a second, I'm dying. I'm so focused. Anything's a bonus at this point if you just keep going. It's just meant to get you so out of breath you can't even speak. That's when you know your training zone's correct. Great, my favourite. I feel bloated when I eat rice. Any food that's high in carbohydrate is going to bloat you because of the water that accompanies it. So, hot knees. Core exercise. So for every 1 gram of carbohydrates, your body needs between 4 and 6 grams of water to store it. It's not a bad thing. But if you're super bloated, then it might be an intolerance. Do you have any cramping? 180 floor sky jumps again. Sorry, NLC, I'll read that in a sec. Let's finish this bitch. Woo! Sweating. Mountain climbers. Keep that core engaged, do not stop. You can plank it out. Fight through that burn. And that wee voice in your head telling you to stop, ignore it. It's a little bitch. Nearly there. This is the second to last one. I like training barefoot in case you didn't notice. And you ground into the floor, so that your feet breathe, and you spread your toes like you're meant to, unlike when they're in a trainer and squished. Here you go. Last one. High knees, right, comments. If I'm following along, how do I know how long to do each exercise? Stop when I stop, MLC. As I can for, as how many, do it for as long, if you can't hear because of the background noise, stop when I stop, listen to my prompts. But any feedback on how easy or difficult it is to follow along is welcome. It helps me improve doing this. Because all my workouts are kind of designed whenever I go live for you to do them along with me.
Mommy, what does fail mean?
Fail? It's when you give up.
Fail.
See how I'm programming that. 10 seconds, let's go!
Congratulations. You've now completed Metaphysics Red Mist Work.
Well done, guys. What do you think of oatmeal? I like porridge. I like it in flapjack. It's not wrong with oatmeal. It has a steady rise in your blood sugars and a steady fall. Anyone saying oatmeal's bad for you, just talking bullshit and selling something. Always look at it. If anyone's saying that, avoid a certain food. You shouldn't avoid any food. I'm guessing, Tiger, that's why you asked. Because there's a lot of people out there telling you to avoid certain foods. You don't need to. Everything in moderation. I heard about oatmeal. It's bad for you because it raises your glucose levels and blah, blah, blah. Yes, it does, but it also has fibre in it. Loads of fibre. You know, like the wee shell on the little oatmeal. That's your fibre. And you know the gloopiness in porridge, that's your fibre. That feels good. Really didn't want to do that tonight. But see, every time you do something you don't want to do, that's discipline. It's ticking that discipline box. No, just bloated, no cramps or anything. If you don't like feeling like that, I just reduce, like you could always half the portion of rice. If it is rice, you're certain it's rice. That is a cheeky foot tattoo that I do not like and will be getting deleted this year. They say it's for horses. I've heard that one. I've heard that video. Just all scare tactics. Thank you so much for the likes and subscribes, guys. And if you managed to do that, well done. Red Mist, that one's called, and it is a very hard one to do. I've put up a couple of posts today of my dinner. If you want inspiration on what to eat, and tonight's dinner apparently had, where's my wee can? 75 grams of protein, but I find that hard to believe. You okay? What's going on? Oh yeah, I'll get you the chocolate. Fell down being here. Thanks for being patient.
Very welcome.
I think I've just pulled 15 muscles trying to get this from behind me. Yeah. Oh. No, this is dead Harry's. Oh, we ashwagandha can, almost forgot. What was I saying? But yeah, like exercise, there's like studies coming out now anyway that exercising for 20-30 minutes a day is so good for your body, for your brain, for productivity. Chocolate, I eat that 90% dark chocolate. I'm a freak. I do like that stuff. My mum says it's too bitter, but I do like it. It's got like high magnesium, but a little bit. I'll show you what they're eating. They're eating that Belgian chocolate. No, you've had enough. Belgian chocolate. Some TK Maxx for Christmas. I don't buy like mainstream chocolate like Cadbury's and Galaxies. I make sure I get proper stuff for the kids and they have it in moderation. They need to come out with a better flavour than mango and yuzu. Wait, someone on here told me yuzu was Japanese lemon. I didn't know that. Been drinking it for months. Whoa, 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 whoa. Got the milkies. 1 second, it's heating up. If you've got any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning. So I've put a couple of posts up. She's all addicted to these Yeah, I've put a couple of posts up today. One on my dinner, that's what I was saying. And one on about consistency and what it really looks like, especially if you're busy. Everyone's busy, right? And like hopefully it'll help relieve a bit of tension, relieve a bit of pressure from you. Consistency looks different every single day, and that's how you get consistent, just not giving up, not failing. If you've got any questions, I'm a personal trainer, online coach, lifestyle coach specialising in nutrition, diet, psychology, back pain. I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher. I specialise in de-stress, like stress management as well. So if there are any questions on any of that, happy to help and happy to answer. No bullshit approach to it all. All science-based. I am properly qualified as well. I'm not just like a fits pro. And I've got 12 years experience as well. So if you're asking it, I've probably been asked it before, and yeah, so hopefully be able to give you an insight. Have you got any questions on health and fitness? So I've got 2 children as well. What causes a hernia and how to avoid it? There's obviously different types of hernia, but I'm guessing you mean the hernia from, like, obviously like herniated disc and hiatal hernia. I'm guessing you're talking about like the lift. And my brother had that actually. He was lifting deadlift, improper technique. In my experience, improper technique, if you're not bracing your core properly, that's like the intra-abdominal pressure. So you know when you cough and sneeze and there's pressure in your core. If you're not trained in your core and you've not got a strong core, diaphragm, pelvic floor, internal, external obliques and back, the pressure's got to leave somewhere. So yeah, from my experience, not bracing the core properly, effectively, men and women, and improper technique. So pushing the like bowels into the ground and Hi Kuba. It's me again. Hello. Not answering anything. I've just done MetaFit. Struggling for motivation today, but you know, a lot of weight is behind motivation. You can still do stuff when you don't feel like doing it. You'll be surprised. And when you practice exercising and eating the things that you're not in the mood for, but is what your body wants and needs, that translates to other parts of your life. And you start not calling in sick to work and like embracing the suck, right, they call it. I keep getting people with foot fetishes on my channel. Okay, you're getting blocked because you're too horny. Any questions on health and fitness? I'm glad you said it, Tiger, Jesus. Was he the foot weirdo, or was it? Yeah, he was a foot weirdo as well. See, I knew I shouldn't have took my socks off. I'm gonna put that fire back on. So I've got tons of steps today. please. I didn't even get to use my equipment because baby took off with them. Can you turn that down a wee bit, please? Yes! Alright, I thought you said yeah. I was just saying stuff that like made me think that I needed a water pistol to the face.
Mummy,
Yeah?
can I have another?
No more chocolate. Anything else you eat has to be fruit only, okay? That's the rule. Any questions?
Crispies.
No. You've had some today?
What crispies and then fruit?
Have you seen the bargaining? I said no. My word is final. Any fruit you want. Any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle? Love a like and subscribe, guys. I'm building an army of followers that are looking for a holistic approach to health and fitness, not just exercise or like toning, fat loss, talking about stress management, wellness as well, and fixing habits so it becomes a lifestyle. So I want you to feel your utter best. Hi Leanne, can you suggest me resources from where I can learn practically about nutrition? There's way too much content online and it's so damn confusing what to follow. Oh, I appreciate that, Rajdeep. It is. If you go on my posts on here, you know, it's changed from community page to post now. If you go on my channel, you'll see my posts. If you scroll down, I've put in some book recommendations. Demi!
Mummy,
There's a book that I've just finished by Dr. I never remember his name. Idias. So embarrassing, I keep forgetting his name. I think the guy's fantastic as well. Follow him on Instagram. But he wrote the book Saturated Facts. It's on Audible as well, which is ideal for me. He's like the newest to be myth busting. That'll really help. And it'll hopefully give you an insight and take a bit of pressure off on stuff that you might be worrying about that you don't need to. Saturated Facts it's called. It's just been written, so it's all up to date and it's science-based, like super science-based. He's got a degree in studying studies, you know, so that's how. But if you can grab his name from that book, Saturated Facts, the author, type it into Instagram, follow him, because like people talking rubbish in the fitness industry, and these people who are going viral with the magic potions, you know, for losing fat, he's busting them all. So if you don't follow him, get him followed, you're going to learn a lot from him. Is it okay to eat brown bread? Yeah? If you're a bread fan, brown bread's got lots of B vitamins, like nuts and seeds if you add that to it, so it's got fibre in it. Yeah. Oh, that's it, yeah. Thanks, moderator. Idris Mughal. I hope I pronounced that right. That's what the author's called. Go and follow him on Instagram. It's like, I'm a big fan of his. It's awesome. And I followed his account ever since it was like a young account. He was just starting out as well, and now he's like doing amazing. Fitbrit. Hi Mobius, Swan. Great content and appreciate what you're doing, you too, Scott. Thank you very much. Sure, I have noted down the name. You won't regret it. I think that's the best advice I can give someone right now without doing your own nutrition courses, like paying for the qualification, which you can't just go on there. You need like prerequisites and stuff, right? Without doing a degree in nutrition. You'll get the most unbiased stuff from him, content from him. Yeah, massive fan, if I didn't say that already. Any questions about health and fitness? I need to remember that name. Dr. Ids is his, actually, sorry, on Instagram he's called Dr. Ids, but if you type in his name, it'll come up. So Idris Mughal. Really need to remember that name. It's annoying me how I keep forgetting it. Any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle? Another heap of shite as well is no carbs after 6, no carbs after 7. If you feel better not eating after a certain time, then practice that if you want to feel good. But in order, like, think of fat as stored energy that you're just not using, it's stored for later. So if you're not eating the same amount of calories, if you're reducing, let's say all steps, exercise or whatever is the same, if you're reducing the calories you're eating, then the body still needs that energy, so it's going to pull it from your fat stores. So that's our calorie deficit. But there's also 2 types of fat as well, remember, which isn't spoken about that much, unfortunately. 2 things you would recommend to lose weight in a healthy way. I've literally just recorded a video, it's not been released yet. Oh no, I wrote the script today on how to start. So if you've never lost weight before, like you say, if you're from Mars, I'm coming from that perspective, or if you've had diets and then you've put the weight back on and then some, this is like, this content's going to be coming out, this video for you. I'm going to record it this week, so it'll be out this week. So if you give us a like and a follow, you won't miss it. But if you want to do it without a coach and you want to use logic and and see how you get on, you can check in here, like in my comments, and ask me. But the best thing you can do is download MyFitnessPal, start tracking. Say, what day are we on? Tuesday. So Tuesday to Tuesday, what you eat. You're going to learn about calories, protein, how much you eat. It'll be shocking how and where some of your calories come from. Make sure you're tracking your sources. Every bite off your kid's plate, every snack, every juice, pop, fizzy drinks that you have. And then add it all up over the week and divide it by 7, and that's your average calories, right? Then I'd take 300 off each day. So say you're eating 2,500 calories and you're gaining weight or it's staying the same, minus say 300 calories a day. And think, if 3,500 calories equals 1 pound of fat, that's what you're trying to build to, okay? So remember that, write that down. 3,500 calories, it roughly equals a pound of fat. According to science, but what's it called? A calorie, how they measure calories, calorie meter. I can't remember what it's called now. But how they measure calories and how they invented it and everything. But we aren't that, we're human beings, so give or take. And then get onto your steps. How many steps? Make sure you're tracking them. How many steps? And you'll naturally start to increase. So say if you're roughly getting 2,000 or 3,000 steps a day, which a lot of people are, it might be quite daunting if like a coach was to say to you, get 10k. That's too much too soon. So you've got to just add 1,000 or 2,000. And that's how you build your deficit, through the steps that you're moving and your calories that you're reducing. But don't do too much too soon, because you won't be able to stick to it. It needs to be a bit of a sweet spot. Say if Monday you got 20,000 steps, that can fatigue you and you'll be starving, and then you can go and press the fuck it button, as I like to call it, where you just throw it all out of the window and feel like a failure. Everybody is capable of losing fat, right? Think if I put you on a desert island, that's not the problem. It's not a ability problem, it's an application problem, and that's what I do in a healthy way. So you want to lose fat in a way that's not too slow, because that's demotivating, and not too fast, because you can't stick to it. Time's going to pass regardless, and I know everybody wants the results yesterday, but you'll be surprised at how fantastic you can feel and look in just a month's time, you know. So we all know how to eat healthy, right? It's rabbit food, but which can feel like crap, because I'm somebody who doesn't enjoy lots of fruit, veg and stuff, but the more you eat it, your taste buds do change and you do acclimatise to it. So yeah, 2 things I'd recommend to lose weight in a healthy way. Track. You can't manage what you don't measure, so track your food and your steps and just chip away at your food. Don't bring it too low, because you need energy to get your steps in, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Keep asking them questions if it doesn't, and I'll go into it more. Is it okay to eat a meal with low carb, high protein and fibre and still work out? Absolutely, yeah. Got a wedgie. So I set my clients' calories and protein. It's up to them to divide the fat and the carbohydrates. I'm somebody who likes high carbs, but they bloat me out. Some days I'll have higher carbs, some days I'll have higher fat. Fat is more filling than carbohydrates. It's also like it's not messing around with your blood sugars as much. So you should definitely be mindful of your carbs. You know, like if you're on your third cream cake, think, maybe I should go for a walk. You know, like why am I eating this amount of cream cake? I've not had enough protein, I've not had enough fibre, maybe I'm thirsty. Because a lot of people tend to overeat when they're not getting enough protein or fibre and confuse hunger with thirst. You've got tons of content. Yes, I've been building a library for a good couple of years anyway, but hopefully it can help. And if there's any like videos that you're like, what, can you redo it? Because this is a skill that I've been building on myself, so feel free to just give me a nudge. How to avoid loose skin when losing fat. I don't think it's something people should worry about whilst they've not lost fat yet. Cross that bridge when you get to it. It might not be as bad, but you can reduce the appearance of loose skin through building muscle. But skin is skin. It's elasticity is lost over time. I've got some loose skin from pregnancy. You know, like you've been through a journey. Like I've had 2 babies, and if someone was like massively overweight and they've lost all the skin, they've lost all the weight. People are thinking, wow, like that's amazing transformation. Like I'm personally not thinking and worrying about the loose skin that people have, but I know like some people want to feel better. So I would concentrate on building muscle, losing the fat. Then when you're happy with your body, then I'd look at, because you can get some stuff on the NHS, can't you? Thank you very much, guys. I am a fan, pure law, of the Hasselback potatoes. They're so great, and you can season them so well in between them little. I told someone once that, for a laugh, because I like to amuse myself, that they were called angry side potatoes. And and the guy worked in hospitality, and he was telling all his friends and colleagues, oh yeah, she made these angry side potatoes, and they were like, you what? So yeah, they'll always be angry side. I do like a Hasselback. Any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle? But I know how confused. That's why I like to talk about this stuff, because nutrition, exercise, everyone's telling you something different. Whereas all my knowledge comes from my courses, which is an unbiased approach, and new science. I'm always listening and upskilling. Like I've just finished my yoga course. I'm not doing any more though, and I've got a degree as well. What are you doing? Right guys, thank you so much for the likes, the subscribes. Follow this account for more content if you want to feel motivated. You want to get the best bang for your buck. You don't have to make your life obsessed, like totally obsessed with exercise and nutrition to get amazing results, unless you wanted to, in a good way. Personally, working on hormone balance and riddled with excess estrogen. Any tips on that is huge. A lot of us have got this problem, haven't we? Thanks, Rajdeep, for the subscribe. Increased estrogen. Say a lot of our chicken breasts have more estrogen, right? And it's like then there's estrogen in the water from the contraceptive pill that women are taking. The hormone that balances estrogen out in our body is progesterone, excuse me. But obviously if you're a guy, you can't be taking another female hormone. I'd go to your doctor about it. Sorry, I get notifications. Have you had the test to say that you're high in estrogen? What they recommended? I'd definitely go and see your doctor. If you're a female, I'd say go to the doctors and they might be able to balance it with progesterone. But estrogen's like, in the female hormone, it's like the female testosterone, like it's your fight, it's your rage. So too much of it can obviously lead to complications. But yeah. I'd definitely go and see a doctor about that. But if you are female as well, you get your PBs when estrogen's high. But sorry I couldn't help more with that. It's not a common problem, to be honest, that we know of. Maybe more people are struggling with it and they just don't know. Well, thank you so much for the likes and subscribes and the follows. I'll see you tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Bye.